Hello everyone, this is YukiXD777 and welcome to Did It End? Who's ready for Premium Link Joker? I am. I picked all this stuff up a while ago. I've always liked Link Joker, so I'm playing it, obviously. Now I know that's not what you're here for, because obviously this is supposed to be Nubatama. Nubatama. Let's talk about that. This is going to be the background because this is what I had set up. But anyway, nubatama. So, I'm sure you guys have been expecting me to do some playtesting videos, which is what I said I would do. But there's been some problemos. And unfortunately, it's not with the recording software. I wish I could tell you, I'm having recording problems or something like that. But it's not the recording problem. It's not a technical problem. It's I'm not having fun with nubatama problem. And it makes me really sad to say that. I've been playtesting my butt off with them, and the only thing I've been feeling is upset with the clan. The playstyle just doesn't fit what I like to do with the game. It's not control aggro. The control aggro I like, that I used to love about Dominate. It doesn't seem to win very consistently. Like, new Nubatama, standard Nubatama is very piece reliant. You need your Gales. You need to have one card. No, you need to have two cards in your hand that bounce your board. Or at least at minimum one card that can bounce your board as part of your board. So you need to have at least breath in your hand. Otherwise, combos just kind of die, and you just do nothing. And then you just like Magatsu Gale. Magatsu Storm seems to be your only way to end games. But if you're consistently doing his skill, then you just lose out on guarding power, and you use so much CB and soul in order to make your plays happen that you eventually just kind of fizzle out really quickly. It feels like an Excel deck that can't use the Excel gift, so they gave it Protect. Because it plays kind of an aggro game, but at the same time it doesn't. And I feel like maybe Nubatama would have been better off if it was Force. Because, like, we draw fine. Like, I've decked out with Nubatama before in a game where I was playing against, I don't remember what I was playing against, but I decked out because I kept, I was running like 6 draw at the time, and I just kept reusing Sakura Fubuki, and I was like, countercharge and draw, 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 and eventually I decked out, and I was like, oh, cool. So I think I was running 5 draw in the end, because I put it down to 4 draw and realized that was not enough, so I bumped it up to 5 draw, so at least we have like that one extra draw trigger. And then, hey, if we draw into it, it's pitch fodder for Breath, Dreadmaster, Sakura Fubuki. Like, we have so much discard of our own hand that, hey, it's useful. But it's still, the deck doesn't feel like it does enough. It doesn't feel like it has enough kill pressure. It's just kind of doing things. And I feel like it relies a bit too much on triggers to kill, because the Storm combo doesn't kill all the time. It doesn't feel like it has enough pressure to do so. Like, usually I'll set up pre-combo. Like, I'll have a 26 lane in my Vanguard that maybe hits for like 12, or if I have a booster behind it, then like 20. So, like, I'll have, like, force numbers in my Vanguard. So I'll swing force number return, skill of Storm, recall, and then I'll have, like, a force number and a non-force number, and then my Vanguard's still up. So that way I can maybe swing at the non-force number, swing at Storm, and then swing at the rear guard that hits force numbers. So it's like, we're hitting numbers. It's doing the right things. It's just not enough of the right thing consistently. Because after you keep doing your combo enough times, eventually you just kind of don't have shield in your hand anymore and you only have combo pieces. And the only way to survive that turn is if you drop all your combo pieces. And then your next turn is literally vanilla Vanguard swing and then pass. Because you can't do anything because you had to drop all your combo pieces. And then the deck can't function. So after a while, you just kind of run dry. And it's really quick, too. Like, it happens, I'd say after you do Storm twice, it's kind of like, it just kind of cuts off. And you're just no shield value, no CB. You're just kind of surviving on scraps. And most of the time you die after that. You just kind of fizzle out. And it's pretty quick since it's after second grade 3, second use of Storm. So that's like, what, third grade 3 ride? Or something like that. So I've tried all manner of combinations. I've tried Garasu, Kujikiri Kongo Storm. I've tried Storm Kujikiri Kongo Voidmaster. I've tried Voidmaster Storm, Voidmaster, here's it. I've tried four Storm, 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 2 Voidmaster. I've tried 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 4 Storm, 2 Garasu. I tried 3 Storm, 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 2 Voidmaster. I've tried that same ratio, but instead of Voidmaster, I run Garasu. I've tried 4 Storm, 3 Kujikiri Kongo, 2 Voidmaster, or 2 Garasu. I've tried 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 3 Voidmaster, 2 Garasu. I've tried 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 3 Voidmaster, 2 Storm. 4 Kujikiri Kongo, 2 Voidmaster, 3 Storm. Try to focus more on the Kujikiri Kongo aspect with those builds, with the main Kujikiri Kongo ride. And it still just isn't doing anything. Like, I lose consistently to everything, it feels like. Spike Brothers, anything Excel, pretty much. Neo Nectar, Angel Feather. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on of decks that just kind of, all they need to do is survive like a few turns after you ride Storm, and it's just kind of, you just kind of fizzle out into nothing. And then sometimes neither player can kill, and then I just deck out because I'm constantly thinning the deck in order to be able to do literally anything. And not that deck thinning is a bad thing, but like when you can't kill, deck thinning just kind of kills you. And so it's such a shame. Like, I want to like Nubatama. I want to bring you guys content about it, but I don't want to bring you guys content that I'm not enjoying. You know? I don't want to play something that I don't enjoy. You know? I love control aggro, and that's what I would love to play and love to teach people how to play and love to talk about. And Nubatama's not that anymore, unfortunately. It might be in premium. I haven't given that a shot because I've been so disenchanted because of standard Nubatama. And I could probably still talk about premium Nubatama because as you see here, I am definitely planning on playing premium. So now I'm just kind of on a clan hunt at this point for a main clan because Nubatama's not cutting it anymore. A big one that I've been playing recently that is control aggro is, let's pull this out, Murakumo. This deck's fun as crap. I played this last week Friday at my local tournament, and we had 5 rounds, and I won all 5 of them. Felt so good. My round matchups were round 1, I was against my friend Master Beetle, who was playing Mega Colony, although he's out of practice because he took a bit of a hiatus during school. As you can probably tell if you've watched his channel, he has posted nothing new in forever. And I keep bugging him to do it, but he won't. He might, now that he's done with classes, but... So, first round was Mega Colony. Second round was Shadow Paladin. Basically, If they don't ride PBD, you win. Because then they're not sacking your board. And that's kind of how you win. The guy rode Dark Dictator 2 out of the 3 games, and I stuck him on it, and he lost. This kind of would have been, because like, oh, why is he running Dark Dictator? It's literally the same thing if the Shadow Paladin player rides Vibe Car. Like, Car is actually worse to ride than Dictator. Because you ride Dictator, you ride Car against Murakumo, it's over. You ride Dictator against Murakumo, it's over. You ride PBD against Murakumo, you win. It's kind of how the matchup goes. They have to get the right ride, and if they don't, they lose, which this guy didn't. So I won 2 out of the 3 games. We played all 3, though, because he won the second one because he hit PBD. And that was just a struggle matchup after that. Round 3, I was against Angel Feather, the new big meta thing that's came out of Ultra Rare. Now, here's what I love. Murakumo destroys the Angel Feather matchup. Angel Feather doesn't generate hand, so they don't like Excel matchups. Though for them it's manageable for the most part just because they can heal from Metatron, right? But what makes Murakumo able to just obliterate them is that Murakumo won't let them ride Metatron. Yeah, they can superior ride Zerakiel from the damage zone, and if I freeze their Vanguard from standing, they can fix it. But that's something that a Murakumo player can pay attention to, like, oh, Zerakiel's in the damage zone, only no ride. So that way, yes, they can still get a Protect Marker by hand, but XL decks don't care about Protect Markers. Get your Protect Marker. I don't give a crap. That's 2 cards out of your hand. I don't care. What we do care about is if they're fixing the rested Vanguard, which we can control if we use or not. So that's not the problem. So Angel Feather, since they will have to deal with all of your XL attacks, and they can't free heal with Metatron, because Metatron has to be rode on top of a grade 3, and that's not happening in a Murakumo matchup. It's not. It's just not going to happen. The Murakumo player will not allow that to happen. And if it eventually happens, it'll be too late. Their hand will probably be weight destroyed and all that stuff. I think there was one game where he had to ride Metatron first, and I stuck him on it, and that was just over. Even more over than when he rode Zerakiel and then Metatron never touched board. So, Angel Feather is just a free game for the most part for Murakumo. If you want to play against that new Ultra Rare meta, I'd say Murakumo is your best bet in terms of fighting Angel Feather. Neonectar is going to be a bit of a challenge, though, because I haven't faced that matchup yet. But if they don't ride Cecilia, you can stick them off of Cecilia, and I'm sure they'd be effed at that point. Like, say, I've seen players ride the Tomato, and you can just be like, no, and then they're screwed. So I guess it'd be the same as a Shadow Paladin matchup. As long as they don't ride their VR, you're good. But let's see. So 4th round was a Murakumo mirror match, because by round 4, 3 out of the top tables were played by Murakumo players. So in round 3, the top 3 tables had a Murakumo player in it, and all 3 of us won. So there were 3 undefeated Murakumo players. I got paired up against one of the other Murakumo players, and I think the other Murakumo player got down paired. Yeah, he got down paired. Then the table 2 Murakumo player won his match, and I won my match against the other Murakumo player because he didn't know the mirror match. I knew the mirror match. He rode grade 3 first, and then stand 2, and I went neat. Rode into Zanbaku and hit him, and then he didn't have any of the arresters in hand, so he couldn't freeze me like I had frozen him on Zanbaku. So he just tried to aggro me a little bit. Then I just went, cool, ride another Zanbaku, keep him frozen, and then he was able to freeze me. By that point, I had 2 XL circles to his 1. It was really over. So then round 5 was another Murakumo mirror match. And, wait, no, the Murakumo player didn't win that matchup. He lost to Shadow Paladin, because he fought the Shadow Paladin player I was fighting against before. So it was Shadow Paladin. So Shadow Paladin beat Murakumo, but since I had already fought the Shadow Paladin player, I got down paired because I was the only undefeated against another Murakuma mirror match. Now, he actually knew the mirror match, and it was a very tough game that went down to luck, but I was luckier, and I ended up winning it out on that one. And also, I think I managed to get 2 XL circles, and I only let him get 1. He only managed to get 1. And that really helped me. I think it's funny, in both Murakuma mirror matches, I managed to get 2 XL circles, my opponent didn't. So that kind of like extra attack won me out in the end. But, so Murakumo is definitely a prospective, like, main clan that I might pick up. Because it's control aggro. It's Excel with control mechanics. Like, I love this deck right now. It's really fun. Maybe it's not fun to play against, but that's kind of control aggro in a nutshell. Or control in general. It's just not fun to play against. But it's fun to play, though. Another clan I've been looking at is Grand Blue, which isn't control aggro, but I just like abusing the drop zone. That's the little Yu-Gi-Oh player in me left that I don't touch super often, but I just like manipulating the drop zone, and Grand Blue is the only clan that can do it, so pretty much, so like, Grand Blue is really fun. Also, I'm thinking about bringing back Great Nature, which is also not control aggro, but is still fun, and the whole Gotcha Mill thing is really cool, and since I still have the Big Belly deck, the premium Big Belly deck, I could totally make premium Great Nature too. I also have the cards for premium Murakumo, and premium Grand Blue actually. So I have clans I'm looking at. I'm looking at Link Joker, obviously. I'm looking at Murakumo, Grand Blue, and Great Nature. Those are like the clans I'm like looking at that are like, yeah. I've been playing Murakumo for a while now because I've been using it to play ninjas and wait for Nubatama. Grand Blue I just liked and bought because I wanted it. I was planning on building Link Joker just because I like the Link Joker aesthetic, and Deleters I knew are more control aggro than Starvaders were, and because of that I wanted to play them. Let's see, is there any other things I could cover in this video? Yes, so this channel might not be only Vanguard related now. I never really planned this to be only one thing. I kind of just wanted this to be stuff like games that I enjoy, and I'll talk about it. So this little thing is happening. The Bakugan reboot is happening. And I've been paying attention to it. You know, Negative Legend and all of them. And like Simo from Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Team APS and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have been talking about that they went to the Spin Master headquarters to see the reboot. The game looks really good, I gotta say. I'm thinking about joining Hype Train because look at me. I have Bakugan still. The game is really fun. It's a huge part of my childhood, and I just love that game to pieces. So look forward to possible content from that as well, maybe. If you guys are interested, leave a comment about the Bakugan reboot if you guys are paying attention to it as well, besides just Vanguard. Leave a comment. Maybe you can leave more comments about maybe some ideas for Nubatama that maybe I can salvage the deck, and maybe you can help me figure it out. Like maybe there's a thing that I missed, or like a deck list that that would fit me better, or like that works better, that actually could win, or if you don't really necessarily care about what clan I'm playing, maybe you know which of the clans I mentioned that I'm interested in playing, since I might not be playing Nubatama, that you would want to talk about more. You know, would you really like to see me play Link Joker? Would you really like to see me play Murakumo? Would you like to see me play Grand Blue, Great Nature? You know, leave that in the comment below. Like the video if you like this video, and subscribe for more Vanguard and maybe even Bakugan content later down the line. And this has been YukiXD777, and I'm out. Peace.